Everyone, Dan here at Vivid Racing, and we're going to do a brand new VRTuned tuning box on this 2017 Mercedes C63S AMG. So what makes the Mercedes C63 such an animal? This 4.0 liter bi-turbo engine. And what we're gonna do is put our VRTuned plug-and-play tuning box on it to increase the performance. Now, you could do an ECU flash. However, unlike some of the other cars, some of the older AMGs, the ECU is located way down there. It's almost below the motor, in between the frame. Very hard to access, requires either the whole front clip coming out or coming from the underside. So if you want something simple, bolt on, add almost 100 horsepower over stock, the tuning box is a great way to go. It plugs into the camshaft sensor, the manifold pressure sensor, as well as the boost pressure sensor. Now what this does is change the signals that are going from the ECU to those sensors, and the box is taking over. When it does that, it gives you more horsepower, more torque, faster throttle response, and takes the already insanely performing C63 AMG to a new level. So we just finished installing the VRTuned tuning box on the C63, and we're going to take it for a test drive. We should feel quite a bit of difference in power with change in boost pressure and timing. The 0 to 60 should greatly increase. Since we're only on city surface streets, we'll probably be able to see what it pulls to 60, but I don't think we'll be able to experience the full highway gain. Tuning box takes about 2 hours to install. Lots of removing trim pieces and clips. Once done, it's pretty straightforward, plug and play. Now, each tuning box is designed to work with different octane fuel. They have a dial on the back which allows you to change it. There's preset to 6, which is good for 93 octane. And obviously the higher octane you run in any turbocharged car, the better it's going to perform. With this one, this is on 91 octane, so it's going to be a little bit less powerful. Jesus Christ. It's fast. Having a Panamera turbo with an ECU flash and about 600 horsepower, this thing definitely feels stronger. Now the Panamera is almost 2 tons, so this might pull a little bit harder. The sound of the factory exhaust with the valves open is pretty significant, and the rev matching it does as we go down in gears is nice. I have it in manual sport mode, so I can actually bang through the gears, but this is a trip for a car. It has more electronics and more gauges. Show us horsepower, foot-pounds of torque. And this is actually a perfect time to test the car. It's about 4:50 p.m. in Gilbert traffic. So I'd like to shout out to my friends at the Gilbert PD. But we're doing this responsibly. We're only getting up to 60 miles an hour, 0 to 60. Speed limit's 50, 45. 10 over is okay. So here we're in second gear, and we'll turn here and then pop it and see what it does. Jesus. It literally pushes me into the seat. And even though it's on sport handling mode, you can feel the traction slightly slip away and then Mercedes take over. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's pushing you back into the seat and you have to hold on as you go. I can imagine this thing pulling all the way up to 150 would be very intense. Jesus. This thing shifts so fast that it's like it has no downtime with the way the turbos spool up. It is always in boost. All right, nothing like accelerating into the sun like a cowboy. Much like an ECU flash tuning box, when you want to drive the car normal, it's going to act normal. It's all about, throttle input. So, you know, if I'm just cruising along, going through the gears, car drives great, good gas mileage, doesn't jerk, doesn't, you know, cause issues. It's just very smooth and clean. But when I step on it, it's going to respond. Well, so that's the VRTuned tuning box drive in the Mercedes C63 AMG, 4-liter bi-turbo, getting juiced up with almost 100 more horsepower. Real nice plug and play. Best part about it, $1,500. Barely any downtime, easy install, dramatically changes the way this car drives. If you're looking for a nice solution to get a hell of a lot more power and make your C63 rip even faster, not because it's mine, but I'm going to say VRTuned tuning box, the way to go.